Whoa, what just happened? Okay. Whoa, what just happened? Okay, alright, good. Alright. Okay. I can't listen to that and myself at the same time, so I'm going to just assume that it's working. Everything's great. Apparently I had gone 3 days, right? 3 days. Having no audio. People viewing my video. I mean, like, you know, I had more views actually on the videos that didn't have any audio than the videos that did have audio. So, at least on a time, you know, as fast as, like, you know, I upload one and like within a day I had 6 views on something they can't even hear. They're just looking at me. So, apparently I'm funny looking, which is totally fine. It's true. Did that to myself. Let me show you here. Oh, I can't see. It's in like a mirror deal. And I'm colorblind, so I can't tell what you're seeing. So, anyway. I should see the other guy. That's all I got to say. Come on! Okay, well, this is dead. Where is my... oh, there it is. There we go. All right. All right. Alright, so I'm going to pause the game audio for a bit because I need to talk to you here. No, I don't want decibels. I want that to be off. Okay. Oops. Alright. Go to normal. Like, I'll play it kind of in the background as I'm talking, but... go away! Okay, there we go. Now you go away. Alright. So yeah, basically I was trying to work on these audio issues I'm having. Like, constantly. It'll work for like 3 days. Well, actually, I think I've figured out that it's every time I turn my computer off. Whenever I turn my computer actually all the way off, it will shut down completely. And that means I have to reset. Sorry, the bathroom light's on. That's why it's like that. There's a bathroom right behind my green screen. Okay. And I broke the door on the other side, so that one doesn't work. But it's not behind my green screen, so it doesn't matter. And I didn't like it there anyway, so. Anyway. Yeah, so every 3 days or so, or whenever I turn off my computer, like I can turn off the computer monitor, but when I turn the computer off, it shuts down. And everything resets for some reason. And I can't figure it out. And sometimes when I bring it back on, right, it'll be like, you know, hey, we have some audio recommendations that, you know, you should look at. And then when I look at them and it's like, oh yeah, everything's great. Okay, let's do that. You know, they got a fix for it. Every time I've done that, it fixes the audio. So I'm like, okay, I've got it. It keeps kind of like setting up these advanced settings automatically for some reason, and It needs to not do that, right? And I'm not asking it to, it's just doing it automatically. And then every time it has to ask me like, oh, you didn't want these? No, I didn't. You know what I mean? Kind of thing. And so, you know, the other thing, and, you know, this is, I mean, I'm just kind of trying to lay it all out there, 100% of everything. You know, my wife, I love her to death, right? There's nothing in the world I would do for anybody more than I would do for her. And, but she doesn't really like to watch my videos just because she's, you know, she kind of likes to watch what she's interested in. She's not interested in this. She supports me 100%, but it's just, you know, she's not interested in it. And it's hard, you know, if she put up a, you know, My Little Baker channel, I mean, do you think I'm going to watch it every single day? I can't beat her up about it, right? So, yeah. So, anyway. Yeah. So, she doesn't really like to watch my videos, and so I don't have any, and I don't watch my videos. I'm the last person that wants to see anything. I'm just kind of, it's like the lottery, right? Like a scratch it. I'm just going to record something, throw it out there, and hope to God it sticks to the wall. If it doesn't, that's fine. Didn't assume it would, you know, kind of thing. So, but then, yeah, anyway, so yeah, for 3 days now, that I'm just trying to explain why I have had no sound and didn't even know it. Like my one guy, my Ruined Reality, one of my friends, let me know, hey, dude, you have no audio at all, no audio. And I'm like, oh, really? And that had happened a couple times, so I thought I fixed it. But no, for 3 days I put out videos with absolutely no audio. Right? And so all this weekend I've been working on trying to figure out what the hell is going on with my audio. I figured it out. Figured it out. And everything's good. And now I got to go to work soon. So anyway, I'm going to go ahead and... Which one is farther along here? I think it's that one. So anyway, I just want to kind of touch base with you guys. Like, I'm thinking what I'm going to do is maybe like start a new game. Like, I've got Switch, I've got Wii U, I've got, I mean, Xbox. I've got, those are the two, Switch and Wii U, that I've got hooked up. I don't know whether I should do Mario Maker or if I should do like a new, oops, oh man, whoa. What the heck was that, dude? I just walked right off those stairs and chopped that chicken apart without even talking about it. Rough times, dude. Anyway, you know, so I'm thinking about just like starting over, and I know I need to be more consistent as far as streaming. It's just very hard to be consistent when you got 1 or 2 people, you know, that care or check in. Like, I had 2 viewers when I started this video, and now that I've been talking, it's gone down to 1. So somebody did not like what I was saying, and I apologize. I really do apologize to that person, because, you know, I don't know you, and if this is all you know of me, that's horrible. That's horrible. I'm sorry. You know, I'm not just what you see. So there's a lot more to me. Anyway, you know, I'm kind of just wandering around because I'm more talking and kind of just setting a baseline, because I don't think we're going to really... We can complete this at some other stage maybe, if that ever became a thing, because there's only 4 people on Earth that have ever watched me play this game. So, you know, if it came up again later, I don't think it's going to be that much of a blowback or anything. I'm just trying to connect with some people. I think if, you know... more people to talk to, more people to connect with, you know. Wait, did I figure out? Magnifying glass. So yeah, anyway, I was down under my desk here, right below where I'm at, right? And hooking up my audio, trying to figure out why the mic is connected to the headphones and the headphones isn't connected to the mic, and blah 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 blah, blah, right? Because there's so many different things, speakers and lights and everything else. And your computer comes with certain plugins, right? Like it's like, this is a USB. Don't try and plug an HDMI here because it's USB. It's USB, not HDMI. F you. Keep your USB away. You know, kind of thing. And so then you got to figure out, well, why does the other side say it's only USB, right? Anyway, I get frustrated sometimes, and I freaking turn my head like that. I don't know if like there was a phone call or something had happened where it was like, oh, what? And bam! Right into the freaking bottom of my desk. But I'm probably retarded. That's probably why. You know, it's a lot easier explaining to you, non-existent people, what happened than it is to the people I have to go to work with in about an hour. I got to go to work in an hour and explain I busted my freaking head open trying to get my sound back up. But, you know, the good thing is I also broke my leg twice skateboarding, and 3 fingers, and I think 4 toes and 2 wrists. So people will totally understand. That's me. So there's one. This is what. Okay, this is my experiment into the fact that I never, like, occasionally, right? If it's like a good night, I'm on a roll or something, you know, or whatever, I'll have like 2 or 3 viewers, right? Or like even 4 or 5. I think 5 is the max I've ever had, right? I've never had less than 1. There's always one. Always one. And I'm not dumb. I know what that means. That means somebody's watching me from some corporation somewhere, trying to see if I'm worthy of, I don't know, having a channel or doing what I'm doing, or I don't know what the hell they're watching me for. I'm not watching them. I wouldn't know what people watch each other for. Right? But they're definitely doing it. They're definitely doing it. Okay, I think I need to go up here, but this game's pretty much over. I'm just letting you guys know, like, look, I'm going to start over fresh here, probably, probably sometime during this week, maybe tomorrow, I don't know. I have no idea. I mean, I work swing shift Monday through Friday, so, the next thing I'll try and find a game that I think people might be into, or might like be able to build a community with. I mean, I got Skyrim. We could start a new Skyrim deal, maybe bring some people in on that. I don't know. I mean, really, I don't want to make these decisions. I want you guys to let me know what, you know, to do. I'm just more of a person. I want to talk to you guys. So yeah, that's kind of where we're at right now. All right, so I'll probably go ahead and put up another stream or 2 finishing this game with 1 or 2 viewers. I mean, I know there's not many people that have seen this, even on the views, or the, you know, views on the videos that are uploaded to like exported to YouTube or anything like that, it's like 4 or 5 views. You know, the ones that I don't talk, I have the most views on, as far as, you know, this game, which is kind of funny to me. So I don't know. I just need people's opinions. Let me know. Help me out. We can work this out. I've got a ton of games, you know, for Switch or Wii U. We can do all kinds of different things. So I just want to know what people are going to be interested in. If I can commit to a stream schedule, I can do that. I can do that. I can definitely do that. I just need more than 1 or 2 people to want that. So yeah, that's kind of just the thoughts on the top of my head. I've got many other thoughts, but, you know, there's certain topics I don't really want to talk about on this channel or this moment. So I'm just gonna connect with you guys. I mean, come and check me out. Help me out. Let's, you know, like, I don't know. Do you guys watch the media? If you don't watch the media, like CNN, do you watch Fox News? Do you watch that kind of thing? If not, you should be, you know, talking to us kind of people, like me, and not about the news, but I'm just saying, like, you know, the whole foundation of legacy media is corrupt. It's gone. It's completely gone. That is now counterculture, right? We running the show, not that I'm running the show, but you don't understand what I mean. Those people that are running the show at this point seem like they're trying to be over the legacy media thing and giving us a chance on YouTube to be able to really network much more than they would have ever let us do it before. I mean, if you think about it, it's kind of almost like a jump back 10 years, right? With everything around us still the same, but a jump back 10 years as far as our independence. And I think we need to take advantage of that. We really do. So, you know, I don't know. I like Zelda. I like whatever. I just want to, whatever you people, you know, whatever's going to bring in people with a point. Bring in people with the ability to create a community that's not, you know, hateful or hurtful or anything like that. Okay? I just want this to be a place for everybody. There's no reason to ever hurt or malign or, except for me when I'm playing Zelda. Anybody, right? That was a joke. I mean, if you're that kind of person where it's like you get off on that kind of thing, you're in the wrong place. All right? I want nothing more than the betterment of humanity. And, you know, I think all we've ever had to do something like that is legacy media. Now we've got YouTube, we've got Facebook, we've got all these things that we can communicate within ourselves. We need to take advantage of that. We really do. And we need to drop the stereotypes and the everything that we have against each other, you know? I mean, there are some... I'm not going to make this a racist thing, but there's just as many white people I hate. Actually, I don't hate anybody. That's not fair at all. But there's just as many white people that I'm sketched out of as there is any other color of person. Okay? And I meet each and every single soul that I come in contact with on an individual level. And that's the bottom line. There is nothing else that matters. There's nothing, oh, because you're black this, or because you're white that, or because you're Indian this. It's crap. That's complete crap, and we all know it. Culture has something to do with that, the way that people are raised. But not your skin color. Not your anything like that. You know what I mean? It's going to be your... hegemony, I think is the word, right? Not you know, not your offspring, but the parents who raised you that made you that way. Not society, not anything else. Because if you think it's society, then look around. Why is the rest of the society totally fine, but you're just the one off, you know what I mean? I mean, it makes sense. So That's all I'm saying is, we need to really stop letting these media handlers. I mean, we watch movies about it all the time, right? How there's like this one world government and everything else, right? But yet we're just like, oh, it's not going to happen. It's kind of happening. It's not going to happen. It's kind of happening. It's kind of happening. It's kind of happening. It's not going to happen. It's not going to happen. It's kind of happening. That's like a teenager boy way of living life, right? As a man, I'm like, no, I know what I want. I know. I'm not in a jumping back and forth kind of situation. I know what I want. And it's a land where I can raise my family, where I can be free, and where I don't have to worry about the, leaders of this free world trying to trick me all the time, right? I mean, and that's really what it boils down to, because when you think about these other, Sudan or Yemen and all these countries that are Syria that are just in such shambles, Libya, it's because they're confused. They don't have any other option. They have zero other option. Because they put themselves in that place. I mean, if you play the game of chess, you are either going to win or you're going to lose. Don't play. Don't play. That's the whole point. Don't play. Don't play. I mean, we know what they're doing is wrong. We know what everything is happening is wrong. I mean, I don't know. I'm not going on a political or anything like that. I'm just some guy, dude. And dudettes. But I really feel like, when it comes down to me trying to let the world know, like, hey, we're all good. Everything's fine. No worries. Okay? Everything's cool. Then it's not cool. Everything's not cool. And I just think it's, I mean, this is why people are saying, like, it's an evolution of humanity, because you're really at a point where, are we recognizing this that's happening, or are we not? Are we just continue to be a species that allows the smartest to take over, and it's like, oh, well, they're the smart ones, and that's our legacy. It's like, one day you want to be the smart one, because then you can take them over. No. That's not humanity. Maybe that's your humanity, not my humanity. My humanity is... What time is it? Okay, good. My humanity is understanding. I'm different than all of the rest of you. I don't want to live my life like you. And you don't want to live your life like me. And you should have the right to do that. And that's the whole entire point. But there's some people who have access to the entirety of the populace. To where what you're saying, what I'm saying, is all just a block. Like a block. This block goes here and that block goes there, and we're going to maneuver this block here. We're allowing that to happen because of the fact that we don't really mean what we're saying. And we know that, and a lot of, human instinct is to really hide yourselves from things that are so shocking that it's life-changing. You're never going to willingly take up a life-changing event, right? Never. I mean, I'm not talking about marriage or something like that, because, yeah, of course you would. I'm saying, like, life-changing is not just your life, everybody's life-changing event. Right? Do you think there's any single person on the human spectrum that for good would do that? I don't. I think anybody that's going to try is going to have an agenda. They've got an agenda. Right? And so the only true option is for us to live independent lives. Provide the foundation around us to live that independent life. That's what the government is for. Everything else, stay out of it. Stay out of it. Quit trying to trick us. Quit trying to dupe us. Quit trying to make, monopolies on things that are like, oh, but Disney's the best at making these kind of movies. Because you know why? Look into it. You'll find out exactly why. We're smarter than this, people. We are smarter than this. But I think the thing that we're not smarter than is to learn on an individual basis. I'm not going to go into my life, but I have spent a life very much forced to learn on my own. I've not been duped by teachers or parents or anything like that. And I also like to think that I have a good heart, right? And I don't want anything but the best for everybody. And I do believe in God. I believe in the Christian King James Bible. You know what? And that's not has anything to do with what I'm talking about. What I'm talking about needs to be dealt with, whereas my King James belief could be in 1,000 years from now. It has nothing to do with what we're talking about. If it does, that's your problem, not mine. Not mine, because that means I was right? So what I'm saying is we can be better. We can be better. A lot of my life I've always been like really, really worried about hurting other people's feelings, just because like a lot of my younger life was a lot of turmoil and panic and pain and everything else. So, when I see confrontation, I just instantly want to either get away or fix it. That's it. Those are my two options. And, I think a lot of people don't look at the world that way. We're in that situation. It's panic or flee. Maybe, no, it's panic and flee, or, stand up and do something about it. And that's all, that's all I'm saying, is that we need to live our individual lives. I want you to have the right to be a liberal. I want you to have the right to be, gay. I want you to have the right to be, take children out of it. Everything else, if you're an adult, do what you want to do. I don't want anything to know about it. It's not my business. It's not my business. Neither is my business yours, and that's all I'm saying, is that who are these people telling us what to do? I remember one time I got off the bus, and I was probably like 14 maybe, or 13 maybe, something like that, and I had a little sister, and our bus stop was like a long way from our house. We had a long walk to walk back up to the house. And I remember one day I was just like really I don't know, I was in the mood or something, but I was just like, why does another human at like 13 or 14, right? I'm talking to my little sister, who's probably 11, about this. Why is another human allowed to tell me what to do, or what I can or cannot do, or anything else? And I'm not advocating anarchy. Trust me, I'm not. I'm saying we all need to agree. We all need to understand, and not communism either. Capitalism, right? Where we all do what you want to do. Live your life. Have your business. I don't see any other way around this, It's just, I don't know, but I remember that always stuck with me, was when I was like, why do we have to listen to some other person? Okay, yeah, because he's 56. Okay, I'm 12. When I'm 56, are you going to listen to me now? Right? No. I'm still not 56, but I look it. Anyway, I don't know, you guys. I just, I just really need to get some thoughts out, and this is good. So I'm guessing the audio probably doesn't work. I'm sure. That's okay, though. Maybe anybody that actually is subscribed to this channel or has anything to do with this channel, if you're going to actually watch this video, will you please send me an email, or just comment on this video, or whatever, and let me know if you have any ideas of what I should maybe start with. I got Breath of the Wild, obviously, which I already half did. Super Mario Maker, which I actually got some levels on Super Mario Maker. I'm kind of tempted. My thing is either Super Mario Maker, because I can do like the shell jumps, mid-airs, all that stuff, or something that's going to bring in maybe somebody to actually talk to. So I got Skyrim, Diablo 3, Dark Souls. We could play Assassin's Creed, Crash Bandicoot, Super Mario Party, and then Link's Awakening. We've got the CTR Racing, and then the new Animal Crossing. And that's just for Switch. So, you know, I got Mario Party 10, Legend of Zelda, Twilight Princess. We've got the Wind Waker. We've got... I've actually never played Wind Waker. Maybe I should do Wind Waker on here and do... switch over to the Wii U, throw in the Wind Waker, and start a new one of those consistently. I could do that. And I've got Yoshi's Woolly World. So anyway, I don't know, guys. I'm just... I got to get ready to head out to work here pretty soon. So I just wanted to put a little video out, let you know where I'm at, what I'm thinking. Talk to me. Reconnect. I'm going to try... I work Monday through Friday, swing shift, so I'm going to Pacific Standard Time. So I get home around 11 p.m. So maybe my wife's usually asleep by then because she has to work early. So that's always like an hour or two right there. I can kind of stream and connect with people. So yeah, I don't know. Let me know what you guys think. I know that the one person that's watching right now is a freaking robot, or some guy sitting in a Google cubicle right now that doesn't give a shit and is never going to say a freaking word because you're here constantly. But anybody that's real, you know, we know how these things work. So, you know, you're never going to be better than anybody else until you're better than somebody else. Just try to do better, right? I've got a lot of doing better to do. I do. But, you know, my heart wants nothing but good for everybody. For everybody. So, you know, call it what you will, but it's about the only emotional thing, or not emotional. It's not even emotional because, I mean, kind of scratching the surface, but it's emotional to me a little bit, I guess. I want you guys to know where I stand with this channel. It's one thing to have a channel and another thing to be the channel. It doesn't always work that way, you know, where you think you can just, oh, I have a channel. Things are just going to automatically pop up. No, you have to get off your butt and do it. You have to want to do it. You have to want to, you know, figure it out and be into it sometimes when you're not. And, you know, but the more I do it, the more I love it. And the more I just want to build a community. I see the good out of this. I see the fact that people are coming together. And this world is becoming a crazy place. A crazy, crazy place. All we really have is the ability to communicate with each other. They have the ability to communicate with everybody other, not us. We can only do it on a one-person basis at a time, not them. Well, I don't know if that's true, but you know what I mean. Even the viewer, I mean, you know, if I have 5 viewers, maybe 1 or 2 is talking to me. So if you're talking about CNN or Fox News or whatever else, how many people are going to be watching them? And I don't even care about the politics side of it. I'm just talking about the fact that we people need to understand what are we doing here? What are we doing here? Are you trying to make somebody else's Tower of Babel moment come true? Or are you just trying to live in harmony with the earth? Figure it out. Right? Figure it out. I'm certainly not trying to help anybody's Tower of Babel. I want nothing more than to live here with the smallest footprint and the most help as possible. That's what I want. That's what I want. But I think the only way we can actually maximize that effect is by doing it together. You know, and so hence why they're driving us apart. They want to drive the men and women apart, the gays and straights apart, the, you know, male and women, or I mean, upper class, lower class, black, white, just Jews, Hindus, I mean, Jews, Muslims, Jews, everybody. It's just insane. It's insane. I mean, and if you can't see that's happening, it's almost like in a very primitive way. Imagine you're a child and your parents are trying to pull a trick on you, right? But your parents are trying to pull a trick on you to try and smarten you up to figure out, are you going to figure it out or are you not? It's kind of how I feel right now. It's a little bit how I feel. I love y'all. I'm done. I just need to get my rant out. Hopefully it won't look like I'm wearing makeup over the next few days. Maybe. But should go away here pretty soon. I love you. Make the world a better place. Look for the good, not the bad. Be the change. All the rest of that stuff, you know. But really, just live your life, man. Live your life. Live your life. If you gotta, you know, give your neighbor a foot of yard to make, you know, 2 feet of yard for you better over here, do it. Just be cool, man. Be cool. Be cool. That's it. That's it. Let these crazies fighting amongst themselves on bullhorns in all of our ears, let them fight it amongst themselves. And let's continue to do us, the American people that we've always been. The loving people we've always been. Every car is going to have a bad apple. But not every car is going to be the best car around. So, peace out, people. I'll be back soon.